Hi, Jennifer Keitt here, your Chief Empowerment Officer. I hope you are enjoying this special live broadcast with a live studio audience. We're taking a little bit of break right now, but I don't want you to go without some things to think about because as you know, I want you always thinking for yourself. So we're going to go through 6 questions that I think that everyone should ask before they get married. Now, it's interesting to me, I didn't have the option of asking these questions, and God knows I wished I would have had these options because after 28, going on 29 years of marriage, it would have helped solidify and clarify so many things for me. So, what's the first question that I think that everyone should ask before they decide whether or not they're going to be married? Why him or her? Ask yourself for real, why this person? You could marry and you have your choice of being married to just about anyone. But what is it about this particular individual that gets you going? Is it a sexual attraction? Is it an intellectual attraction? Is it just a physical attraction? Is it because you have fun? Because you've got mutual goals or benefits? Because the way that he or she might think, how they perceive life? What is it about this person, this particular person, that you know that they are the one, that you want to be married to them? Why them? Ask that question and answer it. Have multiple reasons, well thought out reasons for why him or her. Now, what's the second question? Are you more interested in being married than in throwing a big wedding? Now, that's a very deep question, especially for women. We absolutely adore the wedding part. I get it. I absolutely get it. Every woman maybe has that desire, most women, to have those huge or have that huge Cinderella wedding. But honestly, and I beg you to be honest, are you more interested in the wedding than you are in being and staying married? There's a fine balance for the 24-hour period or the 48-hour period that circles the wedding and the year after year after year after year, hopefully, of marriage. So ask yourself very honestly, am I more interested in the wedding than I am in being married? What else? Are we both, you and your potential spouse, emotionally healthy? This question I don't want you to breeze over. Emotional health looks different on many different people. It's the ability to be able to articulate your feelings clearly and concisely, without argument, without drama, without falling all out all over the place, without argument. It's being able to manage your emotions. It's having the ability to be empathetic, to actually walk in the other person's shoes. If you guys can't even agree on whether or not someone should say, I'm sorry, or someone should say, please forgive me, or someone's being arrogant, or someone's being not considerate, and you cannot articulate that and get those out, or you can't express any wide range of emotion other than just anger or sadness, you might want to check whether or not you are ready to be emotionally tied to someone else for a long period of time. Emotional health is absolutely critical in marriage. So now what else? Huge. Can you accept, hear me, all ALL of your partner's traits and characteristics without having to change them? This is what is critical. I think a lot of people get married with this idea, oh, we'll get changed when we get married. Oh, she'll change. Oh, he'll change. No. At the day that you decide this person is for you and you're thinking about marriage, before you say I do, go through the entire list of all of their qualities, their characteristics, the way that they are, and envision this person never changing. And then answer the question, can you still say I do if this person never changes? All of their character, all of their qualities, everything that they are without change, can you accept that? You need to be able to say yes if you're going to be married to this person. Next question. Are you better off with each other than without each other? Now, this is not the can't live without, they complete me. This is not that. This is when two people come together with mutual goals and benefits for one another, when they're in love with each other, but they still are separate individuals and they're both got their moving and their shaking and their goings and their comings. The question becomes, does 1 + 1 add to an equation to equal more than the ones individually? Are you a better person because of this person? Does this person move you toward being a better individual, more of a humanitarian? Do you care more? Do you love more? Are you just greater with them than without them? More of a contribution, more of being a better human. Marriage should add, not subtract. And then finally, can you take your marriage vows seriously? Seriously. Are they just going to be words on a page, or just you're going to get caught up in the moment? Or are you actually going to be able, if you say traditional vows, for example, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, till death do us part? Can you take vows seriously? Not some, oh, I'm going to love you as long as everything is good, but no, when things aren't good, whatever vows you decide that you might want to say to this person, can you honestly, deep within your heart, say, yes, I'm going to honor those vows? These 6 questions, I am hoping, will begin to get your thought processes moving. Ask yourself these questions, but don't just ask, answer. And for your potential mate, for your potential partner, for your potential spouse, ask them to answer them as well. Then come together and compare answers. I promise you that if you go through the work of doing and asking and answering these 6 questions, you will be well on your way to deciding whether or not he or she is the right one for you to marry. Now, stay tuned. We are coming back to the live broadcast. Love lies, me, my boo, and you. What other things do we believe that may not serve us well in our love relationships? Thank you so much for continuing to listen to the Jennifer Keitt Show every single Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. on KISS 104, Atlanta's Best R&B.